Hey everybody, Tay Lian here. We are going on a trip to China. From majestic mountains to bustling city streets, China is a country that truly has it all. In this video, we'll explore some of the most breathtaking and culturally rich places you need to add to your travel bucket list. So buckle up, get ready for some incredible sights, amazing stories, and maybe even a dumpling or two along the way. Let's go. All right, folks, first up, we're talking about the big one, the Great Wall of China. Now, you've seen pictures, you've heard stories, but let me tell you, nothing compares to actually being there. Did you know that this incredible feat of engineering stretches over 13,000 miles? That's like walking from New York City to Los Angeles and back, and then some. Travel enthusiasts? Now, if you're planning a visit, and you should, I highly recommend checking out the Mutianyu section. It's a bit less crowded than some of the other sections, and the views are just breathtaking. You can hike along the wall, take a cable car up for those panoramic vistas, even toboggan down. Yes, toboggan down the Great Wall. Tell me that wouldn't be a story for the grandkids. Whatever you do, make sure to bring your walking shoes and your sense of adventure. Trust me, this is one experience you won't forget. Okay, friends, get ready to be wowed because we're stepping into the Forbidden City. This place is like a history book come to life. For centuries, it was the political and cultural heart of China, home to emperors and their courts. Historian now, the Forbidden City is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, for good reason. As you wander through the sprawling courtyards and ornate palaces, you'll be blown away by the intricate detail and the sheer grandeur of it all. Every corner you turn reveals another stunning example of Chinese architecture, golden roofs, red pillars, intricate carvings. Imagine this is where emperors were crowned, and keep an eye out for the mythical creatures guarding the buildings. Each one has a special meaning, and they say they bring good luck. Now, after a day of exploring this historical wonderland, you're going to work up an appetite. Don't worry, I know just the place. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to unearth one of the most incredible archaeological discoveries ever made, the Terracotta Army. Picture this: thousands upon thousands of life-size terracotta soldiers, each one unique, standing guard over the tomb of China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang, local guide. These warriors, along with their horses and chariots, were buried with the emperor over 2,000 years ago, meant to protect him in the afterlife. Can you imagine the amount of work that went into creating this army? It's mind-boggling. As you walk among the pits filled with these silent sentinels, you can't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder. Each face is different, with its own unique expression and personality. It's as if they were frozen in time, waiting for their emperor's command. This is one of those places that you really have to see to believe. Now, after all that history, I think it's time to get back to nature, don't you? Get ready to be transported to another world, because we're heading to Zhangjiajie National Forest Park. If you've ever seen the movie Avatar, you might recognize these otherworldly landscapes. Towering sandstone pillars, shrouded in mist, covered in lush vegetation. Zhangjiajie is home to some of the tallest and most unique rock formations on Earth. Hike through the park, marvel at the views from the glass-bottomed bridge, or take a cable car ride. It's also home to a rich diversity of plant and animal life. So if you're looking for a destination that will take your breath away, Zhangjiajie National Forest Park is it. Get ready for a journey through some of the most picturesque landscapes imaginable on the Li River. Flowing through towering karst mountains and charming villages, the Li River is like a scene straight out of a Chinese painting.
The best way to experience the Li River is by boat. As you glide along the emerald green water, you'll be treated to ever-changing views. Keep an eye out for the iconic hills depicted on the 20 yuan banknote.
The peace and tranquility of the Li River is truly something special. Imagine yourself on a traditional wooden boat surrounded by the beauty of the Chinese countryside. Get ready to be humbled, folks, because we're about to visit one of the most sacred places in Tibetan Buddhism, the Potala Palace, perched high on a hill overlooking the city of Lhasa. This architectural marvel is a sight to behold.
For centuries, it served as the winter palace of the Dalai Lamas, the spiritual leaders of Tibetan Buddhism. And today, it remains a place of pilgrimage and devotion for people from all over the world. As you climb the steps to the palace, you can feel the spiritual energy all around you.
Inside, you'll find a labyrinth of halls, chapels, and chambers, all adorned with intricate murals, sculptures, and religious artifacts. Make sure to visit the Dalai Lama's private quarters, the Red Palace and the White Palace, each with its own unique history and significance.
A visit to the Potala Palace is an experience that will stay with you long after you've left.
Get ready to be enchanted, because we're about to escape to a place of serene beauty, West Lake in Hangzhou.
This iconic lake, surrounded by rolling hills, lush gardens, and ancient temples, has inspired poets and artists for centuries.
Take a stroll along the lakeshore, rent a boat and glide across the water, or simply find a peaceful spot to sit and soak it all in. You can spend hours exploring the many islands, bridges, and pagodas that dot the lake.
Don't miss the Broken Bridge, the Laifeng Pagoda, and the three pools mirroring the moon, each one more enchanting than the last.
And if you're a fan of tea, you're in for a treat. Hangzhou is famous for its Longjing green tea, and there's no better place to enjoy a cup than overlooking the tranquil waters of West Lake.
So, take a deep breath, relax, and let the beauty of West Lake wash over you. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to experience the vibrant energy of Shanghai's waterfront, the Bund. This iconic promenade, stretching along the Huangpu River, is a feast for the senses.
On one side, you'll find a stunning skyline of futuristic skyscrapers, a testament to China's economic prowess. And on the other side, grand colonial-era buildings, a reminder of Shanghai's rich history as a global trading port.
Take a stroll along the Bund at sunset for the most magical experience. As the sky erupts in a kaleidoscope of colors, the buildings light up, creating a truly unforgettable spectacle. You can almost feel the pulse of the city as you wander among the crowds, street performers, and vendors.
And for the best views of the skyline, hop on a river cruise and see the Bund from a whole new perspective. Don't forget to try some of the local street food while you're here. The smells alone are enough to make your mouth water.
Get ready to be dazzled by nature's artistry, because we're heading to Zhujiagu Valley, a wonderland of colorful lakes, cascading waterfalls, and pristine forests. Located in the Sichuan province, Zhujiagu is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason.
The highlight of Zhujiagu is its collection of over 100 crystal-clear lakes, each one a different shade of blue, green, or turquoise, depending on the light and the minerals present in the water. It's like stepping into a real-life fairy tale. These lakes, formed by glacial activity and fed by waterfalls and underground springs, are said to be sacred by the local Tibetan people.
As you hike through the valley, you'll be treated to breathtaking views at every turn. Be sure to visit Five Flower Lake, known for its vibrant colors, and Nurilang Waterfall, the widest waterfall in China. And don't forget your camera. Zhujiagu is a photographer's paradise. Get ready to feel on top of the world, because we're heading to the Yellow Mountains, one of China's most iconic natural wonders. These granite peaks, often shrouded in mist, seem to rise up from the earth like giant pillars, reaching for the heavens.
It's no wonder that the Yellow Mountains have inspired poets, painters, and philosophers for centuries. Whether you're an avid hiker or simply enjoy breathtaking scenery, the Yellow Mountains have something for everyone. There are hiking trails for all levels, from leisurely walks to challenging climbs.
Imagine standing above the clouds, watching the sunrise over a sea of peaks. It's an experience that will stay with you long after you've left. Don't miss the iconic Welcome Pine, a lone pine tree clinging to a cliff edge, and the Flying Over Rock, a giant boulder seemingly suspended in mid-air.
And if you're lucky enough to visit during the winter months, you might even witness the magical phenomenon of cloud seas, when the mountains are enveloped in a thick blanket of clouds, creating an otherworldly atmosphere.
Thanks for joining us on this journey through China's top destinations. We've explored ancient wonders, marveled at natural beauty, and experienced the vibrant culture of this incredible country. From the bustling streets of Beijing to the serene waters of West Lake, China is a country that will surprise and delight you at every turn. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more travel guides and tips. And if you have any questions about planning your own trip to China, feel free to ask in the comments below. We'd love to help you make the most of your adventure. Safe travels, and see you in the next video.